And the new you is about our collective strength, bringing us together. Okay, so that is our new us.
New year, new us means we're leaving behind what no longer worked for us last year. It means that we're embracing change as we move forward. It also means that we're going to continue to come together as one agency, one team, because it's going to get rocky, right? We've had hard things happen to us before. We will get through it. What are we willing to let go of in 2025 and bring into our new year? Anxiety. You're willing to let go of that and not bring that in your new year. Love it. What else? Sarah said personal in-person conversations. What? You mean being in the same building and being behind the screen and you're right next door? Crazy. Right. So we're going to get to do things a little bit different this year.
The past year has asked a lot of us as an agency. We navigated through constant political turmoil, heavy workloads, tight resources, and expectations that never seemed to slow down. And yet here we are. No matter what was going on in the world outside, we showed up for one another. We showed up for our clients, we showed up for our colleagues, and for the mission that we all share. Today, let's celebrate surviving 2025, and importantly, let's celebrate the opportunity ahead of us. A new us doesn't mean forgetting what was hard, it means learning from it. It means a commitment to better communication, more trust. It means earlier collaboration instead of last-minute fixes. And it means recognizing that when the workers are supported, respected, and heard, the entire agency performs better. Our best progress has always come when we remember that we're working toward the same goals.
We lost colleagues. All three of these individuals were all so kind and so generous and left us with so much. And one thing that was clear and true for all of them was we all came together. We were all there in support of these lives that these team members left with us and their legacies.
Antonio and I had developed a friendship that took years to get right. He picked me, I did not pick him. I miss him every day.
His email auto signature stated that he was a full performance program analyst, which was very on point. He was like a Swiss Army knife. Customer service was his strong suit, and if there is a help desk in heaven, God has most certainly onboarded Antonio to staff it.
In order to be friends with someone, you have to show yourself friendly. She walked up to me and was like, "I'm Mary. Who are you?" And we were friends from that day, and we stayed friends for 20 years. Even in her fight through chemo and radiation, she always found time to go and eat crabs on waterfronts with me. The one thing that she wanted me to know was that she was okay. She was one of the founding employees of FTM.
Our FTM suites have been named after Mary, so whenever you have a moment, you want to reconnect, you want to have a piece of Mary, please visit our FTM suites.
If you have your agency cell phone, let me see, put them in the air. You know where you got that from. Ian, I hear them ringing, dinging, donging.
He was very passionate in making sure every child in our program had a cellular device. For him, that was a safe place for kids to stay connected with their social workers, family, and friends. We will miss that quiet strength, his corny dad jokes, his gentle demeanor, positive spirit, wonderful attitude, and had a way of reminding us not to take ourselves too seriously, to support one another. He will be remembered as a good man, superstar indeed, an amazing colleague.
We, for the first time since 1989, have a director who does not have to report out on how we are meeting the commitments of LaShawn versus Barry. And instead of us being in a space where we are constantly hearing the name LaShawn and we tie it to negativity, we wanted to take the opportunity to really be in a space of this person-centered, healing-centered, and trauma-informed space that's honoring all of the children of the District of Columbia in 1989 when they were engaged in a system that was failing them. We would not have what we have today without the experiences of the 7 children that were named in LaShawn v. Barry. And we are now stepping into 2026 with a new commitment to make sure that we are working diligently day in and day out towards keeping DC families together.
Tonight, we present the Grammy Award recognizing outstanding contemporary leadership and impact.
Our next nominee for Deep and Workforce Wellbeing is OAS.
Our next nominee for Strength and Kinship Focus is CPA. Woo!
The next nominee for Deepen Workforce Wellbeing is HR.
Our last nominee is our entire Child and Family ODDA family.
And the Grammy goes to Justin!
Man, whew, I did not expect this. I'd like to first thank God This is a real Grammy. This is an actual Grammy.
This awesome team guides and leads the prevention arm of the agency, and they want everyone to know in 2026, OTF is going to shake it off.
And shake it up.
We had definitely a record-breaking year. We exceeded our numbers, and right now we are on our way to exceed our numbers for this year. We invited and welcomed more than 80 exhibitors this year to the courthouse.
Our 211 Warm Line had our public launch on February 11th, 2025 at DBH.
They are wonderful. They've handled over 12,000 calls this year.
Our Family Success Centers focus on service navigation, on-site supports, one-off events, as well as evidence-based programs. We have 10 Family Success Centers.
New communities, new grantees awarded to continue to help bolster and strengthen CFSA's upstream primary prevention efforts.
So part of the song of Emotions, I know that our director knows it very well, but Mariah talks, it's mostly about a constant devotion to her partner. It's the first thing on her mind in the morning. It's the last thing she thinks of at night. In the middle of the night, she can feel her heartbeat next to him. So that coincides with OHI because we are 24/7, constantly devoted to this agency and to our director and to the families that we serve.
We can be like Mariah with a long running streak. Apparently, One Sweet Day was the longest running #1 Billboard hit for 22 years. We will be great like her, show up where we're supposed to. We're gonna take time off when we need it. That is approved by everyone, and there's a lot of transparency around where we all are. When someone says it's not right, we're gonna figure out why and fix it, not just ignore stand. We wanna make sure we have the right people with the right support, doing the right things for kids, not just places for them to go to bed at night. In-home continued to slay at birth parent assessment and support in the QSRs, providing great support to our families. It is not just a hard time in this agency, it is a hard time in this country. If you have a gift that can bring more justice and joy to the world, now is the time to use it.
You are looking at the Office of Planning, Policy, and Program Support, who is the backbone of DC Child and Family Services Agency, because we are driving innovation and we are working to break down barriers to ensure every child in DC receives the safety, care, and opportunity they deserve. In FY25, we started creating hands-on workshops for you to attend so that the work that you do is not only evidence-based, but it's healing-centered and trauma-informed. We also have reimagined critical incident and event review process. We also want to make sure that you feel psychologically safe and supported when we are doing those reviews. We're going to move forward by continuing to cater to our staff development that enhances relationships as well as focuses on well-being. So it's not just focusing on saying, hey, you did a good job, but it's also giving recommendations and supporting each part of our agency to move those recommendations forward. And finally, we're going to do the work to co-design our agency's framework, moving away from the 4 pillars and stepping into keeping DC families together.
It's been a phenomenal year for us, and it's also been a time of many challenges, but we pulled together to get through it. As our song will say, we really are here to help all of you, so please don't hesitate. Please know that OWB is here for you.
When you hear about Pocket, it is preserving our kids' equity through trust. We have created over 130 accounts where we're saving money for our children, so when they leave us, they will have a little nest egg that goes with them.
And the Family Treatment Court had 3 graduates, which meant 11 children are able to remain with their families.
In 2026, we plan to engage our families a lot more so that they are entrenched in this whole entire process.
We found a need for intensive young people where we're providing resources and holding meetings. For fiscal year 26, we are going to work on our internship program to include job readiness and shadowing.
Alicia, can you stand? Can we just pause for a second? Because in all my time at CFSA, I've never seen the level of donations that Partners for Kids brought in this year. If you were down on the second floor at the command center, just to see the sheer volume, she had so much donated that our sister agencies were coming to us and getting gifts, Thanksgiving baskets, and we were able to serve not just CFSA families, but district families. That's huge. And because we like numbers, she had 71 donors in FY24, 236 donors FY25. That's a big deal. Tracy, can you stand up? We're here today because Tracy and committee pulled this off and did this for all of us. Not only that, in the last year, CFSA was one of 7 DC government agencies to partner with Care First and Believe and Achieve for 7 special wellness events. And I know the reality, not everyone can come to Wednesday Wellness. People are out doing visits and it doesn't always work for everybody. Tracy partnered with teams to bring wellness to them. POU, it's Chris Austin. Chris and his team have been working with Fran and her team to develop reports for you guys, dashboards for you guys. And one of the lines is believe in things unseen, but Chris said, no, we gotta believe in data. We can't just go to council and say, we didn't see it, but we believe it. Come here, Alan. OPI was front and center working with CISA to come up with the communication plan. OPI is at every event. OPI films everything. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I'd look around and they're there, and that's incredible. You're documenting all of this stuff. Nicola and her team did a lot of great things too. They're here to be your emotional support attorneys. Anytime I need a friend, she will be there. They're doing a lot of things behind the scenes to really help us keep doing our work and not be interrupted by the numerous lawsuits our agency faces. They helped amend group home regulations. That is not easy. I came here in July 2002. These regulations got amended in 2025. I just want to say that on behalf of the Office of the Director, I don't think there's anything this team is not willing to do for anybody in here.